I'm Melissa Reed with Longboat Key News and Sarasota City News. I'm here with Mike Renick, an active member of our community and team lead for Team Renick Real Estate Services, part of the great Keller Williams on the Water family. Hi Mike, how are you?
Good morning, Melissa. Thanks for having me.
Good
I
to
appreciate
see you.
that.
Well, looking back in 2018, we see that Team Renick finished 4th in units sold and 8th in the total volume for Longboat Key. Tell us how you got started.
It's an interesting story, and I've been asked that many times. I retired from General Motors when I was 52 years of age, and I knew I wanted to do something. And to be very transparent and honest, I ultimately went out and got a real estate license in Michigan. I can't say the why or that kind of stuff, but I can tell you afterwards what it provided. It provided an opportunity to build a business, and that's what I really like. Didn't sell real estate in Michigan. Soon left and then came down here to do that kind of stuff. And the start was with two of us. Eric Teo joined me down here. We brought him down from Michigan. He was a general manager of 3 restaurants. Okay. Saw the characteristics of what I thought was a superstar. He proved every point of it since we've been here. But we came down to start our real estate efforts, believing that if we provided honesty, transparency, and hard work, we could make something of it. So that was our goal back in 2011.
How long have you and Eric been together, working hard?
We came down together, so we got our licenses in January or February of 2011. Immediately went into the business. We were part of Prudential Palms for a very short period of time. That was during the recession. Prudential Palms was on the verge of going bankrupt. They went out of business. So we went out on our own under the umbrella of Mangrove Realty, and we've been selling real estate ever since.
And what would you say is the key to your and Eric's success?
That's really simple. It comes down to, and when I teach a lot of new realtors about the techniques, it comes down to one 4-letter word, and it's called work. Real estate isn't easy. To get new leads and to keep the ones you have and to earn the trust and keep the trust every day, it takes a lot of hard work. And one of the things I like to share is that on average, I personally spend 60 more days on a calendar year at real estate than my competitors do.
Okay.
And it's really easy to do that. My day starts at 5 a.m. and I'm working at 5 a.m. So between 5 and 7, those extra 2 hours over the course of a year comes down to about 64 days. So it's putting more time into the business than anyone else
and
is.
More persistence, more follow through. How is Team Renick, how are you guys different from other realtors on Longboat?
Well, first of all, there's only 2 brokers involved. There are no real estate agents. We've both got our broker's license. We want to stay small. We thought about growing. We've tried that. That's not the business model we're comfortable with. We want to be the Tiffany, the Ritz-Carlton in terms of no matter what the sale price is, providing the high-level service, providing the best information, knowing the market better than anybody else does, which provides a competitive advantage to whether we're working with a buyer or we're working with a seller, is becoming the best of the best with all the new tools. You mix all that up in a pot and you boil it and you let it simmer, and in out comes a real estate model that people have enjoyed working with us.
Definitely. What are the plans that you have for the future going forward?
It's interesting because technology is changing, and I'm accused all the time of being too enamored with technology. Real estate is about relationships. I get that. It's not about technology. What technology allows us to do is find out who's ready to have the relationship. 20 to 25,000 contacts right now we're working with. Some of them won't buy for another 2, 3, 4 years. They don't want to hear from me on the phone right now. So we're using technology to know, we call it bottom of the sales funnel. We're using the technology to understand who wants that relationship, so we're ready.
And
so we're prepared.
Reaching out to the community and reaching out to people who might be interested either now or in the future.
Absolutely.
Okay. So why, in general, do you think then people should come to Team Renick?
That's easy. Always complete honesty, transparency. You know, if we make a mistake, and we're going to own it, we're going to apologize, we're going to fix it, and we're going to make sure it doesn't happen again. So it's hard working. It's that 4-letter word I like to use. It's work. It's knowing the market. It's listening, understanding what the client wants. You started the segment with our metrics from last year, and yeah, we're proud of those metrics, but those aren't the metrics that are important to me. And the ones that are important are the videos where people talk about what it was like working with Eric or with myself. It's the testimonials. One of those is the most important thing in the world as far as I'm concerned, because people aren't buying or selling real estate, they're pursuing a dream. And when we're able to help them achieve that dream, it means everything in the world to us.
That's wonderful. Well, it's good to meet you and talk to you again, Mike.
Melissa,
as
thank you.
always. And I know it's always fun and you're easy to talk to.
Thank you, I
Thank
appreciate
you.
that.